MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 13.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Slow roller left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting second.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to...
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bodie at third with 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The set and the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Number 44.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's the second out. Now in the box, Brian Reynolds looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Grounded down the third baseline. Swing, and he pops him up. Horner makes the play, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5.
Victor Caratini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Stephen Brault
please.
is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Ian Happ will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Brault, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, John Lester, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Pitch is popped up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready on 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting fifth.
Standing in, Colin Moran. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Gregory Polanco. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First offering on its way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway. Riding in once again, David Bodie. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping into the box, Cole Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
No one out with a runner at second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. On to third, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Stephen Brault, and it's grounded just foul down the line. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And that's one.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center field.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And that's in there, base hit. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. All set for the start of the 4th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
So now to the plate, Nico Horner. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, John Lester.
The pitcher, John.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. In the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Robbie Erlin, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looped out towards short. And one gone. Digging in, Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. To the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cole Tucker will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Tucker.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
On the ground near home. And that's out number 1. Eric Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Kramer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 4-3. Nick Birdie is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 57.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 8.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. Lester into his motion. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Stepping up now, Steven Souza, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, John Lester.
The pitcher.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Bodie. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Chicago. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Souza is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, right
One
field.
away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Jacob Stallings. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A curveball hit right back at him, and he goes to second with it. Now the relay is still going to get him at first. Not sure what he could have been thinking on the mound, but he's fortunate he got an out here. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Victor Caratini will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 2, second base.
Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Cole Tucker.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Full count now. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fouled off. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Souza. He can't get to it. This one's down. So here's Adam Frazier. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Craig Kimbrell is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're still stepping in and ready for another shot. Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian.
He's set. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Shot towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Steven Souza will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. Oh, that pitch is out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Happ rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Richard Rodriguez, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Daniel Descalso.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Rodriguez, 30 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Softly hit toward the hole. Bell picks it up. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play.
The third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the belt, the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop! To first in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Kyle Ryan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Happ scoops it up.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Lester earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.